Yo, what it do, Cash Crew? We back. We are about to reacting to why real content never left. Apparently, it's us. Me personally, what I'm saying content today is all wrapped around one thing: IRL content. That's just what I'm gonna say. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you cash on the like button, cash on the subscribe button, and let's get into it.
So what's good with y'all boys, man? I'm back with another video, man. Usually I don't even start videos off like this. I have an entire script mapped out. I have a nice little intro and shit
you
like
better
that.
than me,
man. I just want to just come,
cause I be raw dogging the intro. Pause. Wait. Pause?
come to you in a different style because I feel like the approach I was taking, it just wasn't myself. I feel like a lot of this stuff, it was my thoughts, but in the way I said it, it just didn't feel authentic. And it's crazy because I'm saying that, and the topic of today's videos.
No, I definitely feel that, bro. I feel like a scripted video, it feels like it's not myself. I mean, I get it, it's just a guideline, but I feel like if I give you all that, just like me just one taking, even though it don't be one take, sometimes it'd be like 4 or 5 of them bitches because I suck at intros. But I feel like, you know, with a nice little editing and shit like that, I can create something smooth that still gives my personality. That's not me reading off a script. So I feel you, my boy.
Why real content never left? Why real content is still out there? So content creation in general is in a very weird place. Like we can all admit, people are copying other people. You're seeing the same content over and over again. Everything's being regurgitated. It's nothing new under the sun. So I can't sit here and.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It feels like everybody's doing this shit. But when Pop the Balloons came out, everybody's doing Pop the Balloons. And everybody's doing IRL content. Everybody started doing IRL content. Plus the streaming. So I mean, I definitely feel what you're saying, bro.
And be irritated because, hey, monkey see, monkey do. That's the internet nowadays. But everything is fast food. It's oftentimes filled with like brain rot. And this alienates the people that search for real content, not driven by numbers, metrics, or even playing a character. Just authentic. Some people miss the old days of the internet where you could just turn on the camera and just do anything.
Bro, like the old days, bro, you used to get in front of the camera, just scream, boom, million views.
Nowadays, it's just a matter. You got strict guidelines to follow, what you can, what you
can't even curse. Bro, YouTube, tell me if I'm wrong down in the comments. Tell me if I'm wrong. But YouTube was better when people could curse on YouTube. I'm just saying, bro, that PG-13 shit, bro, I'm just saying, I feel like it doesn't have that oomph no more. Like, you know, I used to watch like people play video games and people do like funny skits and shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? Like people used to curse and stuff like that. I feel like they're trying to make YouTube Kids all of YouTube. Like the guidelines are so freaking strict. Oh my God.
You can't say for good reason and constantly chasing trends. What if I told you that quote unquote real content still exists and it's just your recommendations? By the way, I hope you enjoy my terrible Battlefield 6 gameplay in the background because this is all I got right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, bro.
You won't be seeing this?
Hey, bro. I don't blame you, bro. It was a brand new game and I was getting shit on when I first played, so I feel you.
On the screen to keep your attention, you know what I'm saying, for the TikTok niggas, the YouTube shorts niggas and shit like that. But hey, bro, this is all I got right now, man. I hope y'all niggas just listen to what I'm saying, bro, because this is some like real shit that I really wanted to talk about for a good minute. What is quote unquote real content? The term real content in itself is subjective.
Originality. Boom. I just answered your fucking question.
Because entertainment is subjective. But I define it as content that has a soul to it. It allows you to be truly immersed in the video itself. Zero fear of approval from
originality,
people in the comments, or chasing dopamine from a 1 of 10 video on YouTube Studio. Just posting what moves you, what you enjoy, and doing it for the love of the game. That's the content that moves me, not YouTube shorts or TikToks. Shout out to my
short form content has ruined long form content. I'm gonna say it again. Short form content has ruined long form content. That shit right there has messed up our brains. It makes us impatient. You ever watching a TikTok? If the TikTok is longer than 30 seconds, you'd be like, all right, my nigga, like, come on. Or some people just swipe. If you're not entertained in the first 3 seconds of that freaking content, bro, you're cooked. Like, your video is not going to do well. Like, you have to be, like, short form content has made it to where you have to, like, catch somebody's attention in a split fucking second. Because if you don't, bro, they're just gonna swipe past, bro. Like, so that's why, like, even if you see some TikToks or YouTube shorts, even though nobody really be on YouTube shorts, but even on like TikToks and everything, the reason why you'll be scrolling on a video and they might be like, yo, so I just did a backflip off of a 10-story building. boom, you caught their attention because now what the fuck are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that.
I said before, get that bag, bro.
Facts.
But you could probably guess what I'm gonna talk about in this video is mainly about long form content.
Yep.
Some examples from my subscriptions are Saya Speaks.
I do watch
somebody
him.
who actually speaks his mind on this,
and he be speaking the truth.
YouTube shit. Like this nigga doesn't care, bro. He doesn't care what nobody says. He's gonna give his opinion. If you like it, you don't like it, and that's what I appreciate about like content creation. You could literally get in front of a camera and say what you want to say, say how you want to say it, and have a platform. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit. Hey,
the only thing about it is, bro, if you want to be truthful and you cannot give the fucking audience like a false persona, because when you give a false persona of who you really are, bro, it's gonna come out one day and then they're just gonna cancel you. That's just how it is nowadays. Like if you're not yourself from the jump, already giving your real self, then I mean, hey, bro, like, I mean, I get it. As content creators and me being a content creator, you have to over exaggerate some things. I understand that. But personally, once you turn on that camera and you're a completely different person, I mean, I'm confused. Like, why are you changing up your personality? If you're a boring person in real life, be a boring person on stream. Unless, or I don't know, like, don't be yourself, because now you have to fake it. Now you're not going to enjoy it. Bro, being like me, being like this, I feel good. You know what I'm saying? Because I get to say what I want to say, and who's going to stop me? I don't really give a fuck. I say what the fuck I want to say, and will say what I want to believe. But I'm not going to get up here and be like, you know what? Yo, this video is crazy. Just like for his Battlefield 6 gameplay, right? I could have been like, yo, bro, that shit is crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, his fucking gameplay is amazing. No, that is not me, bro. If it's ass, it's ass. Like, that's why I agree with him. I was like, bro, my content looked the same way when I was playing Battlefield 6. That's why I never really posted nothing about Battlefield 6. Because in the game, I thought I was doing my shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, this is going to be a fire clip. I watched this shit back, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm thinking I was a pro gamer the whole time. I'm still a rookie.
It's a blessing, like when you could feed your family off that shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? He's just one example. It's plenty other examples I probably put on the screen that I can't think of on the top of my head. You got people that do like mini documentaries, and commentary and stuff like that. People in that space, is certain, you know, forms of that is not under what I'm talking about. Like, I don't mean like the farming view shit and just talking about.
Yes, bro. Oh my gosh. I actually have seen channels like this. And the fact that they're getting millions of views and they're just regurgitating the same content, just changing up the thumbnail just ever so slightly. But if you realize of what the fuck, he has Mr. Beast's face on every single thumbnail, and the title or the thumbnail title says the exact same thing, just in different fucking words. Finally done, right? The matchup for that is finally over. He's done. It's done. The end. It's over. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's regurgitating the same content. Nobody has originality. Like, I get it, Mr. Beast, if you put his face up there, you're going to get views. People are just chasing views. They're not chasing the actual fact of actually doing shit, because people at the end of the day, they just want the money that comes with YouTube. Like, really, like, what channels like this, they just want the money. I mean, hey, at the end of the day, if it's working, hey, if it works, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying?
About the same shit over and over and over again with the white and red text and shit like that.
Like, that is annoying. The only time I ever put red or fucking white text or black is because depending on what thumbnail I'm using, what picture I'm using, I need you to be able to read it. Like, if I have a black fucking background, then I'm going to put white letters. If I have a white background or a different type of background, red shows up the best and it's an attention grabber. I will say I use that, but also I'm kind of biased because red is my favorite color. But I'm not out here regurgitating the same fucking content over and over and over again.
That, you know, basically the content slop, like, that's not real content to me.
It's not.
To be honest, yeah, I dabbled in that a little bit. I can admit for sure, but I always went back to my roots. Content that moved me, that had a real purpose. And I know some people in the comments are probably gonna say those people that I mentioned that are real content creators or content creators that make real content, they probably care about numbers and views and other people's opinions too. And you may be right, but they do a good job of hiding it behind their amazing content.
Exactly. It's not regurgitated fucking content. You can definitely tell when someone actually gives a fuck about their community and not just posting just a fucking post, because you can see the difference in fucking thumbnails. Like, if you go to my channel, you can see I have a different thumbnail. Then again, it's a different video every single time, but I try not to do the same type of video. Now, unless we're reacting to something where it's multiple beefs, like the fucking Little Yachty and Caribou situation. I think that's her name. Caribou, whatever the situation is. I think I did like 2-3 videos on that, but that's because we caught that shit at the beginning. And you know what I'm saying? I wanted to figure out what was going to happen to the end. I think I did like 2-3 videos on that. But other than that, like if it's a continuous beef or something like that, we're trying to get to the end, then okay, yes, I will use similar thumbnails, but that's only because so you know that's a continuation of the original video, and I might put like part 2, part 3, or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like just to allow you as the viewer to know what I'm talking about, not to fucking just draw in as much attention as fucking possible. No, like we got to continue the beef, you know what I'm saying?
I've chased views as well. I mean, who hasn't? That doesn't make you less
if you're
of
a content creator. You've
Let me
definitely
be real
chased
for a
views.
second. All the videos I posted
Everybody
within
has.
the last month on my channel, I completely enjoyed putting them together. F the views and all that shit, it comes and goes. You know how the YouTube algorithm is. That shit f with you one day, that shit don't f with you the next day and shit.
It be just like that. Don't even get to the point where it's like you put out a banger video, you get a couple views. It's chill, you know what I'm saying? You know, a couple views, you think it might blow up eventually. No. You might get a couple views throughout the months, yeah. Now you put out a video where you be like, I didn't do my best on that, but I'm still throwing it out there, bro. Banger video, hella views, hella likes. That shit's all over the place. For some reason, YouTube likes to use reverse psychology. If you don't think that video is going to do well, YouTube will be like, you know what? That was the best video you ever put out. We're going to push it out to more people. But if you think you did very well on that video and you took extra long on that video to make sure it was good, bruh, YouTube's going to be like, yeah, you know what? Fuck you. We're not pushing out to more people.
I still have videos from months to years ago paying me, plus other ventures. So it's a blessing to be able to upload what I enjoy. Facts. Now, if you make this a job and chase views, depending on how you do it, you'll be successful and maybe even make it to the big leagues. But if it's not what you enjoy to the fullest, you'll often find yourself questioning, like, what's the real purpose of putting in all these hours? Yep. Scripting, editing, recording, uploading, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna just really be thinking like, yo, why am I doing this? And it took me a while.
Why am I doing this?
Because I wanted to be the best YouTuber ever, the biggest YouTuber ever. It was a nice goal, but I had to reel myself in a bit. Doesn't mean I don't strive to be the best, but I want to do it in my own way, not what I think the algorithm, quote unquote, enjoys. Yeah. But once
that's exactly how I feel, and I feel like people that think like that, it does take you hella longer because you're not going with the flow. You're going up against the grain. You're not doing what everybody else is doing, which means you're not going to get pushed out first, unless you have a banger video, of course. But I definitely understand what he's saying. If you want to do it in your own way, originality is so far gone on fucking YouTube that it does not reward you as you would if you post a video about fucking one of the big YouTubers, you know what I'm saying, and just regurgitate that shit over. Like, say if something happens, say if fucking, like, I don't know, if Kai Cenat and Duke Dennis had a crazy falling out, right? If you put out as many, if you milk that content, bro, you'll probably get millions and millions and millions and millions of views. I mean, look at TikTok. When anything fucking happens, people are clip farming. People are fucking just putting out clips and just putting out titles that have nothing to do with the video. Like, it makes no sense. I've even seen people put a reaction to one video and mash it up with Kai Cenat's reaction to a whole completely different video, but they made it look like he's reacting to the video that they put up there just to get views. Like, that shit is crazy to me. And I mean, I get it, I understand. If you're just chasing views, you want the views, you want the likes, you want the clout to be able to say, yeah, I went viral, this, that, and other. But in my opinion, as a true content creator and putting my face out there and shit like that, I don't want to go viral for something that I used that wasn't originally my content. Like, if this video went viral, right? You know, it just went all over the place, blah, 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 right? I would feel so much good about myself because that's my true self. That's me. It's not me using a clip and then mashing it up with another clip and then boom, it goes viral. That has nothing to do with me. But then again, there are some people out there that just do shit like that just to get the views, just to get the likes, just to be able to see on their account that they have 1 million views and shit like that, and then get paid for it. And that's perfectly fine. Everybody has a different way of wanting to be a content creator. But a true content creator that wants to have an audience and wants to put their face on camera and stream and do all this other stuff, I truly feel like there's nobody on that actually wants to be a content creator. I feel like there's nobody that would feel great about themselves if another piece of content that has nothing to do with them went viral on their account than all the content that has their true self. Like, it would actually bother me if that's how I got to where I was.
The reason for the madness, only you can stop you. Real content is still out there. You just have to allow it to find you. One more thing I do want to add, bro. I feel like when you're starting off as a content creator, or if you're you know what I'm saying, in the middle of content creation, the content creation journey,
Yeah.
and you're trying to figure out like, yo, what do I do next? What's best for this? What's best for that, bro? Just follow your gut.
Facts. Follow what you know what, bro? I agree with you 100%, bro. I follow what you want to do, bro. Because at the end of the day, when you get to where you want to be, it's going to feel 10 times better. Honestly, if you do anything else, if you're not original and you are doing anything impossible to get to, like, get up there and not being original, bro, it's gonna feel like you cheated. Like, honestly, like, there's no fucking way I would feel like I cheated.
Honestly, do what you want to do. Now, I'm not saying alienate your viewers and completely switch everything. Not if you just want to just, you know, start from the ground up and shit. I suggest you just make a new channel. But just do things that you want to do. You feel what I'm saying? Speak about what you want to speak about. Play a game that you want to play. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but if you're gonna make that change, slowly implement it. You know what I'm saying? Like see if it works. See what works. See what doesn't.
Like, you know, it's funny that he just said that. I did the same thing with reaction videos, because this channel used to originally just be a gaming channel. I used to just post nothing but video games. But I was like, you know what? I've always wanted to do reactions. I was always kind of scared at first because, like I said, I've always done gaming. I didn't know how to react, but I just fucking did it because I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? It's my channel. I can do whatever the fuck I want on it. So I just, you know, the first reaction video I posted was me reacting to the insane comments to RDC or some shit like that. That shit got more views than I normally get. And I was like, okay. So after that, I just started doing like a little bit more reaction videos. I was still posting gaming videos, but I started posting reaction videos, seeing how they were doing, and noticed that those were doing better than my gaming videos. So then at that point, I wouldn't say I flooded it, but there was a video out like damn near every other day getting hella views. So I was like, oh, okay, reactions is what I truly actually felt, because I definitely fell out of love. I wouldn't say I fell out of love with gaming, just gaming is boring as fuck right now, and I don't want to keep putting out gaming videos, and I don't even want to play the fucking game. I feel like I'm just cheating y'all. So doing reaction content, especially when there's plenty, thousands, millions, and thousands of videos to react to, there's always something new and fresh. And plus, you know, I like, you know, sometimes I yap. You know what I'm saying? I feel like sometimes y'all be listening to me yap.
It's trial and error. I'm saying there's no one way to do YouTube, bro, or content creation. There's no one way to do streaming.
It's not.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, see what works, see what doesn't. You feel what I'm saying? So I mainly was talking about YouTube in this video, but hey, bro, if it applies to you, bro, just let me know in the comments. Let me know if this shit helped. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see more content like this.
I'm not gonna lie. You got some key points in this. I think you're about to do your outro and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to my boy. I've never seen you. Oh wait, am I subscribed to you? No, I'm not. Shout out to my boy JBM Fargo. Put the link in the video in the description. But he did go into some key points. Hold on, let me switch. He did go into some key points. I did fuck with a lot of shit that he was saying, talking about, you know, like originality is there, but you have to find it. And I've actually felt like that because sometimes I be scrolling on YouTube and I'm like, bro, why does it just feel like all the same content? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like people nowadays, especially considering that streaming and content creation is now one of the main things of entrepreneurship, is like one of the main things to do, and it's so fucking saturated because everybody wants to do it. Everybody is just trying to find the fastest route to get to the big leagues, forgetting the fact that the foundation is where you have to start at to get up there. That's why you have to be original. Copying what somebody else does, I can understand, you know, saying I can understand if you're on YouTube and you see something like, oh, that's a good idea, you know, I actually would like to try that. You know what I'm saying? But put your own twist on it. Don't actually copy what somebody else is doing and then hoping to get the same results, because at the end of the day, that's not you. You know what I'm saying? Like reactions, for example. I could be sitting here just letting the video play and just be like, yeah, I do agree. But no, what makes a reaction a good reaction video is someone actually giving a fucking reaction and not just being a fucking robot. Like, I've seen people do reactions. They be like, haha, yeah, that was crazy. Quiet for the next 10 minutes. Like, bro, if you don't want to be a reaction content creator, then don't do reactions. Find something else, bro. Give some oomph. You know what I'm saying? Just like I have to go back to earlier where I said you have to exaggerate it sometimes to sell it. You know, not want to say sell it, but get you to be entertained. Because I could be a reaction creator and I'm like, yeah, you know, that's actually cool, but I don't want it to feel like a fucking lecture. Like, me and you are watching the video together, but I'm also going to give you my opinion and also give you like all right, you know, I strongly agree with you. You know what? But I don't agree with that, and I'm gonna tell you the fuck why. You know what I'm saying? Like, be a content reaction creator. Wait. A reaction content creator. Damn, what the fuck was that speech right there? But yeah, be a reaction content creator. Like, don't be a freaking robot. A lot of people want to be robots and they just want to copy. Like, I'm tired of people seeing monkey see, monkey do. Like, hey, waiting for the next person to post so they can fucking copy that and then somehow clip farm that and then try to get as many views as fucking possible. Bro, if you really want to be a content creator, I promise you it's going to feel so much better if you do it yourself and be original. But that's all I gotta say for today. I'm not gonna keep talking your head off. I've already been recording for 22 minutes. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you let me know down in the comments. Catch on the like button, catch on the subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.